here's the story. This colony was one that we removed last year that was underneath a back porch that a lady had up in Guntersville, Alabama. It was a huge colony. So here's the plan. Let's get to it because we're running out of time. What we're planning on doing is we're going to take and make a split off of this. This is where they're going. This is my horizontal beehive that I also got from horizontalbees.com that is made for growing splits. We could make queens out of it. We could get queen's bread out of this. We could make our splits and grow them. They thought of everything. It's already got a place where you can put your jar feeder in there or you can close it. Don't worry about the bees getting to it. But that's where they're going. It's a good day. Give them a little smoke. Let them know I'm coming. There you go. Oh yeah, we're going to be doing real well in here. Here's where the fun's about to begin. Look out, babies. Look out. Nice. All right, we'll get in there a little further. Let them know we're coming in. Let's go ahead and get this up and going. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so look out, girls. So when we did all this, I told you I gave them about 10 frames. Then we ended up giving them some more, so we'll count frames here in just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Let's see if we can get one of these frames out because this is going to absolutely blow your mind. All right, let's see what this first frame looks like. Can you see that? Look at. So that was the very furthest frame from them, and we're still holding honey. Pretty cool. Second frame, pretty good. So I know we've got, you know, they put up some honey last year. We're going to have to go through this somewhat quick. Same situation. So this is the fourth one. Same thing. This is the frame that I want as my feed frame because it's got the clear in there. Easy for them to get a hold of and to eat. I like that frame. So we're going to put that one in. There we go. I can give them some pollen off of through a pollen patty, or I will find a frame that's got a lot of pollen in it already. I know you guys, it's hard for you guys, you can't see it, but what is this? Look out, girl. What do you got going on right there? This is what I was afraid of. So there is actually, that is a queen cup right there. Queen cup, and it has larvae, and they are actually feeding it. Have we got another one of those over here? No, we don't. We're going to make sure we set this off to the side. We may utilize that for our split here shortly. Let's see what we got. No queen cells on the bottom. A lot of backfill. Nice little brood pattern. We got some that's a little bit late. This is about to get capped, so this has probably been capped for about a day. Pretty much the same thing here. We got larvae all the way down into here. All right, so just some bridge comb, nothing major there. Nice job, girls. Real nice. One of the really great things that I like about these horizontal hives is the fact that I don't have to be picking up boxes. I mean, everything's laid out sideways for me. Look at that. Whoa, nice, 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 nice. Good pattern. Really good pattern. We got some backfill going. This is yeah, we got some good flow going on right now. All right, no queen. No queen. All right, I like this frame. Let's go ahead and put this frame over here in our box. All right. Let me go ahead and cover that up a little bit just to keep them happy. That's going to be that'll be a good frame too. That'll be a real good frame. So let's go ahead, and this may be our second donor. I don't mind if we just put 3 frames in there, maybe 2 feed frames on them. You know, it can go a lot of different ways, but confirming we don't have a queen on here before I set that in there. So there you go. Okay, this has got a lot of pollen in it. This is going to be really, really good. All right, so I'm definitely going to put this frame over here in the new hive. I want that pollen. For right now. And I'm going to drop that in there. All right, gang, we got one more to go. I really do. I like this frame. Let's this got a lot of good bees on it, and we'll go ahead. Yep, this will be our last frame on the split, guys. Now, this last frame that we put in, remember, was a very heavy pollen frame, right? So let me clear some bees off of this. All right, we'll set this down for just a second because I don't want to screw these up when I put them in there. No queen, right? There's not really a reason for that queen to be on this frame, but we're going to confirm. I do not see the queen, and we're going to set that down in there. And now we're going to try to slide this last frame in there. That brings us back to over here. Can you believe how flippin' strong this thing is? You know, this makes it a lot harder to find the queen when I'm talking to you guys. I'm just saying. Ooh, check that out. Check that out. You know what we didn't do? You guys know what we didn't do. I know exactly what we didn't do. So if you caught it before I did, kudos, because I can't see all the things. At this point, which one of y'all noticed that I did not put a queen cell in that other hive? And I do know that they had, we looked through there, there were eggs. They had the resource to do it, but it goes back to that first frame where we had that one queen cell. They have got the makings on that frame for exactly what it was that we needed, right? So if that's the case, let's find that frame again, and let's go put that in there. Look out, babies. Just a gentle touch. Okay, let's go find that frame again, because they've already started that cup, and there was a couple other perfect aged in there. It was one of these first ones. Where is it, babies? Where's that cell at? Come on now, somebody tell me which frame was it? This was the full nectar frame. And oh yeah, like what? Nope, wasn't that one. Interesting. There it is. There it is right there. That was the cup that I wanted. So this frame's the one that I need. This is one of those frames that I need over here, because that's going to save me a couple of days right out of the gate. That's going to save me a couple of days on this. So if we move this over just a little bit, okay. This was the feed frame. Let's go to the decisions. That's a real good brood frame. It's going to be between one of these two guys. Between one of these two, and that was a really good brood frame. Oh, decisions. How about we make him real mad. Slide that over. Yep, we made him mad. But I need this frame, girls. All right, let's get him covered back up. Look out. All right, folks, so it's been a few days. We've got these bees split, and they, so far, what I'm seeing, they're doing great. We're going to give them just a little bit of smoke right down in there. Let them know I'm coming. Now, I believe our queen cell was on that frame. We're going to go ahead and pull this out. This should have been a feed frame with some brood on it. We've got nectar in there. We still got some pollen going. Really like that frame. Let's set this out of the way. Look out, ladies. Now, we even had some drone brood in these cells. Really happy about that. See the drone cells? All right, that's all. These bigger cells like this, guys, that don't know, is drone. All right, we're more in this middle area. This is female brood. Male brood, female brood. Okay? You see we don't have any queen cells going on anywhere. That's because the age of this larva that is in here was a little bit too old for them to want to utilize to make those queen cells. This should be the frame, like I said, that we have our queen cell on. We had one that was started. We saw an egg in it, and we saw the royal jelly in there, and look at what we got here. All right, so they started working that one. This one, I believe, was the cell that they had started, and they've started working these two. So now we're doing really good. They're taking to it real nicely. And we've got one more up here, but there's nothing in it. There's no egg in it. They haven't moved anything, so not a problem. We're just going to go ahead and reduce that down. When I make a split, I love it when they are near each other on one frame, and I'll tell you why. Let's say hypothetically this one was the first one that hatches out. As soon as this queen comes out, and this is Ernie Welsh actually helped me understand this. He's a queen breeder out in Texas. What'll happen is this one will come out and it will literally immediately go over here and kill these two. So I like to keep one frame that'll have my queen cells on it on one side when I make small splits like this. And that's perfect. That's what we got going on. I'm looking down in there. Loads of royal jelly down in there. So we're going to have some really good healthy queens. Double check real quick on the other frames. Let's see if they've made any other cells. This was a heavy brood frame, and it had pollen and nectar in it. So we've got a lot of larvae over here. Look, there's another cell started, but there's nothing in it. And this one was, I believe, if we remember right, this was a very heavy honey frame. And you'll notice, there you go, we got a lot of uncapped. There's some capped honey. Here's some nectar that they backfill in. What did they do here? So they've created another cup, but there's not an egg to put in it. So they were deciding to work that. And then our other side, full of nectar. There's we got no brood here, but that's a great feed frame. So and then we've got a lot of bees still walking around down in there doing their thing. So according to the way I feel about it, absolutely beautiful, beautiful split. So about 8 to 10 days ago, we made a split from the Mega Hive, and we put 5 frames with the resources to make some new queens in our horizontal nuke maker. A couple of days ago, I should have been in here to try to put cages over them because I was going to try to let them all hatch out for 2 different reasons. One, I wanted to make sure that I kept the one single cell and let her hatch out so that I could utilize that queen, and we could have actually made another split, put her in there, gave them a few days, she'd have come back mated, boom, we'd had us another split pretty quick. We then had the double queen cell set up where they had built 2 queen cells right next to each other. I wanted to take and put a larger cage over top of them to protect those, and then actually watch to see what happened, noting that the first queen would have come out and probably dispatched the secondary queen through the side of the cell, and then she would have never emerged. But I would have had 2 queens that were caught and captured to keep from fighting with each other so that I could have utilized both of them. But nature had a different idea on how this was going to work out. 3 days ago, I should have done that, but it's been cold, it's rained, and I have not been able to get out here in my bee yard to have put the cages over top of the cells. So today I came out in hopes that they had not hatched yet. I found something different. When I went into the box, I found that all 3 cells had hatched out. There was a little remnant of the single. The double had already been tore completely down. So there you go. We still got great numbers off of the split. So like I said, the plan is we're just going to go through here. We want to have the opportunity to find 1 queen for sure. If we find another one, we'll cage her and we'll put her in another box. If not, we're just going to go ahead and keep our single queen. So there's 2 of the queen cells. We had a 3rd one over here. Those have started to get broken down by the bees so that they can get rid of that, clean up the mess, and utilize that space to continue opening up for where the queen's going to lay. But right now I don't see her, and I don't expect her here because there's not a lot of bees on that frame. Now by going slow, we don't surprise, agitate, and make our bees mad, and therefore I won't have to smoke them in hopes that they don't whoop my butt. Once this queen gets to laying, this colony is going to be very, very strong. So when I see bees balled up like that, I want to move them out of my way just to confirm that she might not be hiding under there. There she is right there. There's our queen. See her right there? There's our queen. So let's watch her for a minute and just make sure that she's not actually trying to lay an egg and that this girl has hatched out and already gotten made. The time frame's not there for that to happen. I mean, it's really not. But look at her, she's a pretty one. Now she's dark. Don't ask me how I ended up seeing her. Oh, she is beautiful. Little small thing. But that's the action right there of a mated queen. How in the world she got out and got mated that quick, I don't know. The only answer is that my timing was just really off on the size of those cells and the days. Are you going to try to lay an egg, Mama? Look at that. She just backed right into it. She might already be mated. Generally, after a queen is mated, she's got to get her pipes worked out. Is the way I tell people. So when she does this action, she may end up laying multiple eggs down into a cell. Okay. If that's the case, then she's only been mated probably for about 24 hours. But by about 36 hours, 48 at the most, she's got her rhythm down, and she'll take and just lay 1 egg per cell as she goes. That is so cool. All right, guys, so we put our queen over there. I looked down in those cells with my camera. I don't know yet if I've got a picture of an egg or not, but she was definitely working on it. So now we're going to take these frames and put them right back in where we started, and we're going to get this thing closed up and get out of here with these. Give me just a minute to get things wrapped up and we'll finish this up. What an amazing find in there. So we're definitely going to get back into this colony probably in about 4 to 5 days. We're going to start looking for eggs, but everything looks great right now. I believe that she's mated. That was an amazing opportunity to see. I hope you guys are getting some great value out of these videos. I enjoy sharing them with you, and I definitely hope that you're gaining value from being here. Thank you guys so much for coming over to the Honey Money TV channel as well as my Yappy Beeman channel, because it's a pleasure and very much an honor to share my experiences in the bee yard and how things work out for me here in the northern part of Alabama, but the southeast region. It also gives me an opportunity to get you guys motivated to get into your bees. I wish you guys much success in your beekeeping endeavors. I hope that your bees serve you well, and I thank you for being here. Until the next episode, we'll see you.